What is good, people? I am Jake, and I am Gen X.
And I am Anna, and I am Gen Z.
And we are
Generational Geeks. Today, we are going to be talking about a plethora of things.
Yeah, we have...
We have quite the range in this one.
Yeah, got some news, movie news, virus news. But before we get started, make sure you check out our Facebook page, Generational Geeks. There will be a link in the description. And make sure you like and comment on this video and subscribe to our channel.
And share it with your friends.
And definitely share it with your friends.
Yes.
So without you guys, we can't grow our channel. And that's definitely something that we would like to do. We've been doing pretty good so far, but...
Yeah. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
You made us.
So, hopefully the sound quality is much better. So, we have been working on bringing better quality content as much as we can. So, we did get these mics last week. I think we're pretty dialed in.
Hopefully.
Sounded good. So, if there were any issues, let us know.
Distorted.
Excuse me.
Whoa there.
So, we're still watching Clone Wars, Season 7. Season 7.
Season 7.
We watched episode 3 last week. Mm-hmm. We'll be watching episode 4 probably.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, or after midnight tonight.
Ooh.
It's still good. There's some changes that have been made to the episodes.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little
Disney.
Yeah, Disney's making some changes to these episodes that were kind of already set. They took out a couple things.
Which weren't even that big of a deal.
No.
I'm still angry about character not being in it yet.
Yes. No spoilers.
It's about character. That season focuses on character only. Because character deserves more screen time.
And then we also watched the 3rd episode of Walking Dead since the mid-season break of the current season. What'd you think? It did end on a pretty big cliffhanger.
RIP headphone users.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next week. No spoilers, but it was definitely a good episode.
It was a good episode. Very tense. Yeah, that's the word for it.
Yeah, this last season has been pretty good. The last 2 seasons, I think.
I think after they booted character.
Yeah.
Booted redacted. Y'all know what I mean.
The last 2 seasons have been good. You know, they kind of went through a little bit of a dry spell with one or two of the seasons. So it's definitely getting back on track. It's gotten back on track.
Yeah.
And this season's been really good. And I'm really looking forward to the new series that they're coming out with of the kids. The trailer that we watched a couple weeks ago.
That looks great.
So one looks pretty good.
With zombie movies and shows and stuff, we still need to watch Daybreak.
Yes, we do. We also started watching Altered Carbon on Netflix. We watched the first episode.
One episode in, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say one season in. No.
So we watched the first episode. It was pretty good. You know, just be aware there is a little bit of nudity and...
It's kind of what's the word for it?
Some profanity.
I forgot the word.
It's a really interesting premise. So, it takes place in the future.
Very far future.
And all of the people have what they call stacks. Their consciousness is downloaded onto a stack. And stacks can be moved from bodies, which they call sleeves.
And so if your sleeve dies, as long as it's not like shot in the head.
Well, it can be shot in the head.
Oh yeah,
well, just not the base of the skull.
As long as it's not shot in the base of the skull,
because the stack is in the base of the skull. So as long as the base of the skull stays intact, then your stack is safe.
But there's rich people that if their stack gets destroyed, it can be uploaded.
Well, they do like a weekly backup.
It's a 24-hour backup.
No, the one guy was like every week he got a backup.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then their consciousness can be
Transfer.
retrieved from the backup, put into a new.
And you can change out sleeves and stuff.
Yeah. Interesting premise. We'll see where
Which
it
was,
goes.
yeah, that one girl was very interesting to learn about.
Yeah. We watched
So-
a couple trailers this week. There's a new one that's out on Netflix.
I have had 4 people recommend it to me.
Oh, really? Recently?
Yes. That I am not okay
Yeah.
with. Yeah. I've had 4 people recommend
So
it to
what
me.
is it?
And it's out now. It's a Netflix series. Is it an original?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
And
Netflix
it
original.
is, I am not okay with this.
And the main actress in it is Beverly from the newest It movies. And it's about a 17-year-old girl that gets superpowers, which seems to be based off of her anger.
Or emotions.
Or, yeah, anger
Yeah.
and emotions. And it's by the producers of Stranger Things.
Producers?
I was hoping you wouldn't pick up on that. But, yeah, it's by the producers of Stranger Things, so it should be pretty good. And it looks pretty good, so.
Yeah. We'll probably start this in the next week or two and give it a go.
Not only is Beverly in it, but Stanley from the It movies is in it too. And they named him Stanley.
Oh, really? I didn't catch that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
okay.
the guy that was like, bare feet is better.
Oh,
Yeah, Stanley.
Okay. So there was also a new Black Widow trailer that came out, and I'm really excited for this movie.
Yes.
It comes out May 1st, and it's still looking good to me. So I just plan on seeing it, even if I haven't watched the review. We may go see it opening
Yeah, it
weekend.
looks nice. It looks good.
We saw a trailer for animated Mortal Kombat
Oh my gosh.
Legends Scorpion's Revenge, going straight to DVD in mid-April. Looks good.
It does look good.
Kind of gives a backstory on the
Why Scorpion hates Sub-Zero.
right their feud that they got going on.
Raunchy. That's the word I'm looking for.
For what?
Altered Carbon.
Oh,
I mean, I
All
guess
right.
it kind of applies to this in some ways. Mainly just the language.
yeah, the language. We did read some news this week. The Netflix series Lost in Space, which we've talked about before. You know, we just finished season 2 not that long ago, and season 3 is coming out sometime in 2021. And season 3 will be the end of the series. But apparently, when they pitched this series to Netflix, their intention was to only do 3 seasons.
So it still should be a good finally.
Finale.
Finally.
Should be a good finale.
He has it written in his notes as finally, so.
But it's an ending that's been in the works, so hopefully it's good. I like the show, and I'll be sad to see it go. But it sounds like the writer and director are both going to stick around to do other Netflix series. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what they come up with.
It's good. Kind of cheesy, but good.
Yes.
Very cheesy, but good.
And finally, we did watch a review of Bloodshot with Vin Diesel. And I've read some reviews, and I checked out Rotten Tomato. I'm not a big Vin Diesel fan, and
First of
this
all,
got pretty
Horrible reviews. As you said
So I'm not going to plan on seeing this.
As you said in your own words, horrible reviews. I'm not a huge fan of his, so I doubt I will ever see this.
You can't call me out on my notes.
I
Come
did.
on now.
I have twice now.
know.
The last set of news is kind of memeable.
Yes.
It's about the corona or COVID-19 virus and the cancellations and rules they've set in place because of this.
Yes.
They're acting like it's the plague.
As you guys know, Emerald City Con was canceled.
Comic-Con.
We were supposed to be there today, actually. We were going to go this morning. Well, today's Thursday. This will
But
probably be
by the
uploaded
time
on
this is
Friday.
out, yeah.
We're going to spend the whole weekend. Now we're not. So we're just going to hang out at home this weekend. But there are a slew of cancellations. Canceled the NBA season, Major League Baseball, and NHL have been postponed or potentially canceled as of this time. And, what else was there? So Fast and Furious 9, which we've talked about in previous videos. And there was another one.
Quiet Place 2.
Quiet Place 2 have both been postponed. And they're talking like not releasing them until next year now because they're afraid of what they're going to do at the box office with everybody, hanging out at the house, self-quarantine, whatever you want to call it. And that's another thing with like Black Widow. Right now it's May 1st. But if this is still an issue at that time, I definitely foresee them pushing that out because I think if they do release any of these summer movies, they're just going to come out and I won't call them flops because they'll still probably be good movies, but they definitely...
No one's going to make the effort to go see them.
Yeah, so they'll definitely be losing money or at least not making as much as they would want to off of them. So I could see them, depending on how this whole virus thing plays out, I could definitely see them pushing out all the summer releases, at least the major expensive ones.
People get their crap together and kind of stop losing their minds over this because, one, the only people who have ever died from it are super old people.
Well, here in the U.S., I mean, that's...
Well, still.
Plus, and part of the problem is, as a young person, if you get exposed to it, and then you take it home to, like, your mom...
You're not
her
70
immune...
plus.
Right, but she still has a compromised immune system. But even if she doesn't, people that we go to church with do. So it's still, there's still reasons that people are quarantining themselves and kind of staying away from each other at this time. And I can definitely understand that. I mean, it is aggravating and it is going to it's definitely going to be something that we remember from our life. But something that will probably affect our life in a pretty major way in the near future.
What was it? What was the sickness you were talking about with the pastor in the lobby?
The H1N1 swine flu.
Yeah,
that was back in 2010. I did get that. All four of us in the house got that. And that knocked us out pretty good. And they did have a lot of deaths, but they had a lot of people exposed and sick from it. But it was still only like 12,000 people that died, where they had, 1 million people that had it. So as far as a percentage of people dying from it,
well, either way, it's a lot more
than we've had right now. Yes.
Deadly as of now than this is, and people are making a bigger deal of this than...
So right now, like Seattle area, we live in Washington, eastern Washington, but the Seattle area school districts are closed for 6 weeks. We used to live in Kentucky, and I read today that the Kentucky school districts were closed for 2 weeks.
And they're going to treat it like a snow day, so that means that they're going to be...
No, they want to.
Oh, they want to.
If the school district we live in closes for it, they want to treat it like a snow day, so then they would just tack on whatever time comes off to the end of the school year.
It's dumb. I don't know why they do the snow day thing anyway, because if there's a snow day, it's not like it's the students' fault that there's snow.
No, but you still got to make the day up because...
Well, they give us homework for school days.
Yeah. So with that, stay safe. We love you guys.
Don't steal all the toilet paper in Target.
I am Gen X.
And I am Gen Z.
And we are
Generational Geeks.